Hey, you guys, for Fox Sports Next, I am Simone Scott, and I am joined by national basketball recruiting analysts Evan Daniels, Rob Harrington, Josh Gershon. We got a little trio going on right now. We are out in Vegas for the LeBron James Skills Academy. Just wrapped it up, and I think we just want to get right into it. Who were your top performers? We'll start with you, Evan.
I think Cliff Alexander's the clear top performer at the LeBron James Skills Academy. He's tough, he's hard-nosed, he plays with a big-time motor, and it never stopped running all weekend long. He played above the rim, he dunked on everyone that tried to get in his way, and he also showed a right jump hook. He stepped out and hit mid-range jump shots. I thought he was the clear choice as the best player at camp this week.
Rob?
I'd love to be creative and think of a different name, but I have to agree with Alexander. I thought it was not only the physical tools and the physical dominance, but the mental dominance of the camp. You know, he seemed to relish bullying everyone here. And by the end of the camp, I thought he actually had succeeded in having guys back down from him. It's not something you see often at a Nike event. It was really impressive.
All right, Josh, you're going to give us something new?
Sorry to disappoint. I have to go with Cliff Alexander. You know, when I saw him a couple months ago at EYBL, he was really impressive. He was actually kind of dominant. I thought it was one game. It was against EYBL competition, which is good, but it's not a whole collection of the best players in the country every single game. He was unbelievably dominant every single time he hit the court. It wasn't just the fact that he was bullying people or out physicaling them, and he's obviously a big kid that's really athletic, but he was also hitting hook shots. He stepped out and hit some jumpers. There's some skill to him too. He's a pretty impressive talent.
I guess you could say he's the Wayne Newton of this group. The Vegas reference, anyone? No? Okay. All right. Let's move on. Now, who surprised you out here? Who were you just like, wow, he's really, really good?
Well, it's tough to call Robert Johnson a major surprise considering we jumped him into the top 100 after NBPA camp, but I thought he really picked up kind of where he left off. He hit 7 three-point jump shots the last game of camp. Pretty good athlete, plays well in transition, has some combination guard to him. Really liked his play, and he's a shot maker, and there's not a lot of guys that shoot the ball like he does in this 2014 class. So, you know, he made his way into the top 100 pre-July, and I think he's cemented his status as a top 100 player.
Anyone else break out to you guys?
I would choose Devin Robinson, actually. I liked him at NBA camp. I thought that he was maybe a top 50 type talent. But here I thought he stepped into that McDonald's All-American range. Not only is he a jumbo wing, really tall and lengthy wing at 6'8", he's a pretty good ball handler. I think he will be a 3, and has a stroke. I mean, he has 20-foot shooting range. Most of these jumbo wings can put it on the floor some, but they don't shoot it as well as he does. He's a natural jump shooter. He caught my attention every time he played.
Josh?
As much as I liked him at NBA camp, probably the guy I would go with is Angel Delgado. I'm not sure that anyone this weekend played harder than him on a consistent basis. Every single loose ball, he was the first one to go for it. Every single rebound, he was competing for it. The kid just plays with such a relentless energy, and when you're about 6'8" with his athleticism and you compete that hard, you're going to be very productive, and he definitely was this weekend.
I think we'll call the surprise players the Blue Man Group, because it's like, oh, they're kind of surprising me, but it's really, really good. We're sticking with this Vegas theme. All right, finally, they had a couple 2015 guys here who really put on a show.
I thought Dallo especially closed out the camp with a strong effort. He's just like some of these other guys like Alexander and Delgado. He plays so hard. He races up and down the floor, uses his athleticism around the rim, contests shots, has a little bit of skill too. He hit a left jump hook, has a right jump hook, and step out and hit a short mid-range jump shot. So I think Dallo really closed out camp well, and I'm going to save the clear 2015 winner for Rob.
There you go, Rob. The ball's been lobbed to you. Just dunk it.
Well, definitely Malik Newman. I thought that his scoring package here rivaled Rashad Vaughn's in the senior class. I mean, you could make a case that Newman, although he's a year behind all of these guys, or most of the people here, is the best pure scorer in high school basketball. Mm-hmm. At that size, I think he will be an NBA 2 guard, although he's a little small for that. But he's such a slick and polished scorer with the athleticism on top of it. I expect him to be a challenger for number one in the class the rest of the way.